Court does call the case of Onyx Real Estate Solutions versus Jennifer Smith.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Hamza Sob on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Jennifer Ruth Smith.
All right, where are we on this?
Your Honor, we entered into a consent agreement. Currently, the rent to retain is $4,000. Court costs are $175. The total outstanding balance is $4,175. Under paragraph 10 of the proposed order, it states defendant shall pay $835 starting July 21st, 2025, and then every month moving forward on the 1st till the balance is paid. Defendant must also stay current with rent moving forward. And then Ms. Smith has signed the proposed order as well.
All right. And so it's $835 plus rent.
Yes,
Correct.
plus the $925.
All right.
I'm finally back to work.
Pardon?
I'm finally back.
Finally back. Great. All right. And you have any questions regarding this consent judgment, ma'am?
Just if something comes up, what happens to me?
Okay, what do you mean?
I was dealing with cancer
Yes.
and I had to take time off work for that.
Okay.
So I'm still not 100% in the clear, but I'm doing everything that I can to maintain employment and hold on to my home.
All right. Well, let me.
I apologize for the bad handwriting, Your Honor.
Pardon?
I apologize for the bad handwriting.
Yeah. I don't think.
I do believe
I don't
the
think
amount
there's
is
enough.
below.
I'm sorry to make this up, but anyway, if you don't pay this, they can seek to get an order of eviction.
Okay,
Okay.
so communication.
Yeah, I would think so. I would say this, that under your circumstances, I would hope they're obviously working with you. But it seems to me if you get through, or as you're working through this, if for whatever reason something happens, I'll put it this way, I would hope that plaintiff would work with you as best that they can.
All right, thank you.
All right, so I'll have that message sent. And if not, then you can always file a motion with the court,
Okay,
seeking some type of relief because of circumstances you couldn't anticipate. All right,
thank you.
how's that for an answer?
Thank you.
Is that all
Your
right?
Honor. It alleviates some stress in my head right now.
Yeah, okay. And so I will sign this. Did you apprise her of the 3-day rescission?
I have not, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I've signed the judgment. You have 3 business days to think about this judgment. If you think that there's some legal reason, some right you didn't assert, or some other confusion on your part, you have those 3 business days to file a motion with the court to have the court consider setting this aside.
Okay,
Doesn't mean I will, but you have that time period to do that.
all right, thank you.
Okay? Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm going
you, Your
back to
Honor.
work.
Have a great day.
Court does call the case of Mrs. Haverkamp LLC versus Chase Hyatt.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fanter on behalf of the plaintiff.
Chase Hyatt.
All right.
Your Honor, Mr. Hyatt and I've come to an agreement. The amount of rent that's owed is $775, court costs of $175 for a total of $950. We've agreed that that amount has to be paid by July 21st, or he could be evicted. He says he's made some payments that I'm unable to verify, but he said he'll have the whole thing paid by next Friday. So I think the 21st works. And I'm getting old.
This is, in the form of a consent judgment.
Yes, consent judgment.
All right.
I don't remember whether I advised him of his rights under the court rule.
That's fine. All right. And you have any questions regarding anything on this judgment?
No.
All right. I'm going to sign off on the judgment and enter that by consent. You do have 3 business days to think about this. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some confusion, or some right you didn't assert, you would have to file a motion with the court within those 3 business days to set this aside.
Okay,
Understood?
yes.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of Sandy McFiddish versus Jamie Leslie. Hello.
I'm Jamie Leslie.
I better have numbers first. Your Honor, David Fanter on behalf of the plaintiff. I have a signed conditional dismissal in this case. The rent owing in the amount of $2,071.24. Court costs of $175 for a total of $2246.24. Miss Leslie and I have agreed to a payment plan where she's going to pay $2,000 a month starting August 15th. Her rent is normally $1,465. So she's going to basically be paying $2,000 by the 15th. $1,465 will go toward the current rent and late fee. An additional $535 will go toward that balance. It'll basically take 4 months to get caught up. I think she's gonna make partial payments. I told her I don't really care as long as the whole thing is paid. As long as when I look on the balance on the ledger on the 16th, I show $2,000 since the previous month. And so I think.
Oh, okay. So it's not part of the agreement, but you're thinking you may be able to have some extra money that you can put
Yes,
forward, try to get it done.
yes,
Okay, all right. Is that your understanding?
yes.
All right. Did you have any questions regarding this conditional order dismissal?
No, thank you.
All right.
She did ask for a copy.
Yes, sorry.
She asked me for a copy. She didn't just say it to you, but she asked in the hallway.
I don't make copies. What do you, no, we'll take care of it.
Okay,
All right. So I will sign off on the conditional order dismissal. You do have 3 business days to think about this. If you believe there's some legal reason, some right you didn't assert or some confusion on your part, you'd have to file a motion within that time frame.
Okay.
You understand that?
yes.
All right, thank you. Ms. Weidling will get a copy for you just momentarily.
Okay.
Just have a seat. Court does call the case of YPF 16 versus Christina Morgan. And Terry Jones.
David Fancher on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Morgan.
All right. And where are we on this?
Your Honor, we had a chance to go over her ledger in the hallway and we've got her balance is now down to $313, which she agrees is correct. She said she's going to pay that next Friday. So I've got to be here next Friday at 1 o'clock anyway. Can we adjourn this till next Friday? And then if we come to court and she's got it down to 0, I'll just be dismissing.
Case. That sound good to you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I just want to make sure logistically, so we're clear. When are you gonna pay that? Are you gonna pay that on Friday?
Friday morning, just like.
Friday morning?
But she pays it online through her
So you'll
through
be
her
able to
card.
see it.
She'll be able to show me and
She'll
I'll
be able to
verify.
show you. Okay, all right. I was just trying to see if there was a way to do it where she didn't have to show, but I get it. That we'll do it that way. All right. So I will adjourn this then to July 18th, 2025 at
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. Court does call the case of YPF 16 versus Marla Borders.
We don't have any. Oh,
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fancher on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Marla Borders.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I've got a conditional dismissal on this case also. Her current rent is $3,285, court costs of $175 for a total of $3,460. We've agreed that starting August 5th, she's going to pay a total of $1,527.50 per month. And the reason we're doing it that way is her lease actually goes through next March. So we spread the $3,460 over that 8-month period.
Got it.
So she's going to pay $1,527.50. $1,095 will get applied towards her current rent and late fees. And then the remainder will be applied towards her arrearage. And I think that'll work out just fine.
All right. Is all of that correct, ma'am?
I agree.
All right. Do you have any questions regarding anything on here?
Not at this time.
All right. And just also to apprise you, you do have, I've signed the conditional order dismissal. You have 3 business days to think about it. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some confusion, or some right you didn't assert, you'd have to file a motion with this court within that time frame. You understand that? All right, very good. I will sign that. Thank you, ma'am.
Now I'm done with your honors. Have a great weekend.
You do the same, sir. And Mrs. Haverkamp versus Decker, that matter's dismissed on claims.
Sorry, I forgot.
No, it's okay.
Mr. Decker is in too.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Decker?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, we can hear you. They
Alright.
dismissed the case. You have a problem with that?
Dismissal? Not at all, sir.
I didn't think so. You don't have to smile so much. All right.
Hey, it's a good thing, man. It's a blessing. I don't have too many stress and problems anymore, boss.
All right. All right. You take care. Have a great weekend.
You as well, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Arbor Meadows versus Karen Contreras Hernandez.
Front take a flip plate.
I think there she is. All right. Your name?
Karen Contreras Hernandez.
All right. Where are we on this case?
This is a termination of tenancy matter based on failure to maintain the residence.
All right. I don't think you were here at the last hearing,
I was not. I was attorney, I believe.
and she's overseas serving our country. You're aware of that?
Attorney Landman did indicate that she had said that. We don't have any proof of that other than her statements, but I'm not.
I can look in her background. I also saw some uniform and military paraphernalia at the last hearing, and I'm gonna tell you, she's overseas. She's,
I'll take her word.
all right. I mean, I'm not gonna even question that part of it. But given that fact, my understanding is there's something that has to be moved from the unit, from the property.
Inside the unit.
Pardon?
In a trailer, just assorted things need to be relocated.
Okay, and my understanding, I think the gentleman that was here the last time, was that Mr. Contreras, ma'am?
Correct.
That-
My husband.
Okay. He had indicated that they were basically waiting for her to come back stateside. That's my understanding.
Correct.
And when is that anticipated to occur, ma'am?
Okay, so I should be back. I want to say within like a month, maybe a little bit longer. But
All
that's
right,
now. Mhm.
all right.
I don't have an exact date.
Pardon?
I don't have an exact date.
Gotcha. Yeah, I understand. So, although there's the condition that's there, is anything regarding that condition a significant health hazard or life-threatening in any
No,
way?
Judge.
All right, because I stated this to Mr. Landman, I am not going to, unless forced, issue a judgment against military personnel that's overseas serving. It's just not gonna happen. I think I made that clear. If you want to take it to another judge to do it, that's fine, but I'm not doing it. That's bottom line. So what I'm gonna suggest, if she's anticipating being back, then I'm going to say, put it out a month, let her get back, or at least a month, and let her get back, and then assess the situation and try to figure out what to do.
That's understandable, Your Honor.
All right. All right. And what branch did you say you were in?
Army?
Oh, that's right. So maybe I'll change my mind. No, I'm kidding. All right. Why don't you give me a date about 35 plus days out, please?
August 15th at 3 p.m.
All right. I'm going to adjourn this to August 15th, 2025. You said 3 p.m.?
Yes.
At 3 p.m. Okay?
And this will be an in-person, correct?
This will be an in-person hearing. If for whatever reason you're not back, then what you can do is you can sign in, or somebody can let us know that you're not coming back at that particular point in time, and we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, thank you very much for your service. Do appreciate it. It's because of people like you that I get to do what I get to do every day, and I'm grateful, always. All right?
Thank
Take
you.
care and please be safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Court does call the case of Beagle Properties versus Carlos Hicks.
Printing for the plate.
How you doing? What's your name?
Carlos Hicks.
All right. And what are we here on? We are here on a,
Defendant's motion to set aside the default judgment, Your Honor.
all right. And what's your basis, sir?
Huh?
What's your basis? So why do you want this judgment set aside?
Because literally just got relocated to a condemned spot.
Say that again. please.
I got relocated to a condemned.
Okay. So we back up. You were at Arbor One.
Mhm.
Then you went, they relocated you
To the
buildings
townhouses.
across the
And
street.
that's even worse. I haven't had no hot water in since 2 months, 3 months.
Okay. And so did you sign a new lease with them?
I never signed a new lease. I still have the old lease from last apartment I was in when before they relocated me.
Okay, so the only lease you have is the Arbor One lease.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Hicks, when they moved you to the villas to over across, right? To your understanding, what was the arrangement of what your tenancy would be?
When they moved me, I was still active going to a court with y'all before. So
Say
I was still active in court with y'all. So then when they relocated me, I was still active going to court with y'all. So I still got
Right.
another court date with y'all.
And
August.
that was when they were before me and I was telling them they needed to relocate people.
Yes.
And so then they moved you over there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you sign anything saying that you were going to pay rent?
No, I never signed nothing. They just said you getting a relocation. They gave me my keys and told me my apartment, and I was moved in, and they moved me in. I don't have no lease or no like that.
So I'll hear from you in a second, Ms. Kim, but
And then they only want $800, and I've been living there for like 3 months, so the math don't add up. They only want $800, and I've been living there for like 3 months, and the math don't even add up.
no, so I hear you kind of on that. They took a judgment for 1909. Counsel, and you may or may not know, was there something signed as to what he was gonna pay?
No, but obviously he's still gonna be obligated to pay rent if he's moved to another property. If he's not, he can't just live there for free. And the fact that he has moved over to the other side was because of the repairs that needed to be made to the 14A side.
I got you, but so when he didn't appear on June 27th, somebody, hold on a second. Somebody came up with a figure for the judgment of 1909.69. So if he didn't sign anything, or there wasn't some other type of agreement, I'm trying to figure out where that number came from.
It was the rental obligation that he would have been under if he was still in the other property. So he's moved over to the new property. He still has to pay rent.
Okay. So they took what his rental amount was when he was over at Arbor One, and that's what he was supposed to pay.
So
That's my understanding.
Yes, go ahead.
So, Brent's, other counsel, I'm sorry, I forget, Mr. Ingram, and I just had a conversation regarding Ms. McGuire's case, and it sounds like Mr. Hicks' case is in the same posture, Your Honor. It was supposed to have been filed in 14B and not 14A if they're residing in the villas, and it's a non-payment of rent case for the villas. Mr. Ingram agreed to transfer. We agreed that they would transfer the case.
That's a good.
But I don't think I mean, I understand this is a motion to set aside the judgment, but I don't think that case should have been filed here.
I would agree.
I don't disagree.
you talking about this case now?
Oh, hold on. Don't talk, you're winning. Okay.
And I apologize to Mr. Hicks. He tried to talk to me when I was speaking with Ms. McGuire, and I didn't get a chance to get it. And Judge Washington has several of these cases before her next week regarding the same issue.
So here's what I'm gonna do on this one. I'm gonna grant the motion to set aside the case because venue was improper. This case is to be transferred to 14B. All costs associated with that transfer of the case will be borne by the plaintiff. All right. So just so that you understand, case doesn't disappear. If they file all the paperwork and do everything, it's just going to be heard at 14B.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
Okay, good luck to you.
thank.
And you did a good job being quiet when you were ahead. Beal Properties versus Rika McGuire.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, was this Ms. McGuire?
Yes. There she is. Come on.
And yeah, I think you're already apprised of the situation.
Yes.
Your Honor.
We'll oppose Trent in this case.
Min Kim on behalf of Ms. McGuire, and Ms. McGuire is here today as well. Do you want to speak? The parties had time to discuss the matter and have agreed to transfer the case to 14B District Court.
Case is transferred to the 14B District Court. All costs associated with that are to be borne by the plaintiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Take care, Ms. McGuire. Beal Properties versus Jason Mitchell. Hello, what's your name?
Jason Mitchell.
All right, where are we on this case?
Your Honor, this is a non-payment case. Right now, the outstanding balance is $30,666.03. There is cost of $335.97 for a total of $30,952.
Did you say 30,000?
It's a commercial property.
Got it.
We have been in communication with the defendant. We're willing to work with him. However, at this time, my client still would like to move forward with a judgment. And after that, then we're going to work with him because I believe his business is winding down at this point.
Well, we did come up with an agreement. It was given to me yesterday about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And some of the things were not what we verbally agreed on.
Who were you talking to?
Was Hunter with Beal. We kind of came up with some terms. It's different terms. And the biggest problem I have is a few of the terms put me in a position in order to, I guess, complete the terms, I have to break federal and state laws. So I don't feel comfortable doing that. And if they would work with me on that, I'd be happy to.
Do you know anything about the agreement?
He's referring to an attempt at a conditional dismissal, and it has to do with the transfer of the liquor licenses. That's not our position at that time, at this time, rather. Right now, we're just looking for an actual judgment. However, as I said, we are willing to work with him as far as actually winding down.
Can I show you the agreement, please?
Well, hold on. Well, this is kind of odd because the plaintiff or representative of the plaintiff gave him a proposal. He's what, and just so that I'm just transparent on the record, I don't, he can't go along with the agreement because in part, he believes that part of that agreement is illegal.
I'm not privy to that agreement. All that I know is that
Okay.
indicated that he did attempt to settle it, however, because of the defendant's objections, we backed off of a settlement in whatever terms they were doing. And that now they would like.
Well, I'm not gonna grant a judgment because obviously there was an agreement. He's saying, and so you correct me if I'm wrong, I can go along with this agreement. I just can't do these illegal things.
Yes, that is correct.
And if that's the case, I'm not going to allow plaintiffs to say, well, you can agree with me, but you have to do something illegal in order to keep your,
Nobody's trying to get him to do anything illegal, Judge. I think it's just a misunderstanding on his part. If you want, we can pass this and I can speak to him outside.
well, you can speak to, I'm going to do this because I think you should probably look at the agreement and make sure that what they're asking of this gentleman is the proper thing. I'm going to adjourn this to the 18th,
Thank you, sir.
2025 at 1 p.m.
Yeah. I want
Okay.
counsel to look over the agreement first.
There you go. All right.
All right, thank you.